Okay, I'm going to do a video now. I'm having trouble with the cell up here. We just crossed the bridge coming down out of Forest Falls here. It's really smoky up there tonight. It's 10 o'clock right here. It's late. But there's a lot of smoke. Like the people want to come home. You really don't want to be home now with that smoke. It kind of stopped down here. It kind of like is settling in the canyon up there. It's coming. I'm trying to, let's say which way was the wind blowing. But it's kind of settled up there, you know, enough where it's kind of burning your eyes, you know, and you're not liking breathing it. So I believe it may be that Slide Creek area over there that's putting the smoke down there. But you really don't want to be in that. I mean, I've been choking on it for a few days. I really don't want to be in it. But I think if you came home, you would probably notice it a lot more. And if you have any kind of breathing difficulties, definitely you don't want to come up here. If you have asthma or any breathing issues. And there's not a lot of, there's fire up there. I just talked to Mark Schaefer, and he's saying last night were a lot less flame or less fire up there. And coming down, there was a little bit of glow up there above Rattlesnake and Forest Home. But not a lot. We're seeing a little glow to the north, which is that fire that flared up yesterday. There's a faint glow, but you can see it. He's saying it's moved down the ridge to the east. He named the mountain. I can't remember the mountain he called that. But if you know where Forest Home is, and you looked, I guess it would be due north. There's a glow up there on the top of the ridge. I don't know if you can see it here. I'm going up 38 now, Highway 38 to Angeles Oaks. He said it kind of moved a couple degrees to the east from last night. So it appears to be. He said they bombed that top of that ridge, the 747. I think he said the P3 was in there. He said today they dropped a ton of Phos-Chek up there. Evidently that fire is trying to go down the ridge to the east, and they're worried about it hooking back into some fuel, where it would have fuel to come down on that north side of Forest Falls. So I think it's his brother. His brother is a fireman that was talking to him. There was a little bit of rock back there. That's what I'm worried about. It's a rock up here. I hope Caltrans is still making rock runs, because it's 10 o'clock. They've already done shift change. That was one thing I didn't want to get up here and like 6:30 to 8, they do shift change, and there's a lot of vehicles up here. They're up here at Angeles Oaks, the restaurant parking lot. I didn't want to get in there and get in the way. So hopefully that's calmed down. And I saw a strike team in Forest Homes, where they had that big lot. It's kind of like their lodge, I guess, the big lodge. There's a strike team in there. I saw a water tender at Momyard. I was going to do a live feed from there, but I'm not getting cell there. So I don't know. It seems like the cell isn't as good as it was before the fire in there. Because I used to be able to pull in Momyard Trailhead parking lot there and get the internet. So I really didn't, there wasn't a lot of fire up there to take a picture of. There's kind of a glow coming out of like Slide Creek up higher a little bit. But let's get up here and see what Oak Glen. They said they gelled the houses in front of the Oaks restaurant there. It burned down to where they don't put that gel on until the very last minute, because it's so expensive. There's some shit. I was looking at those porta potties, not paying attention, and there's a little bit of rock right there. That's what I'm a little. I don't want to catch that. One rock was pretty good size. I wanted to hit those porta potties. I'll hit the ones up here. But we're coming up. I guess the fire is pushing north. The north slope of San Bernardino Mountain, which is in front of me. It's trying to get down there to like Jinx Lake, and it made a run at the restaurant here. There's a sheriff sitting there. The cell may work here. when you get a little higher up, there's a temporary cell trailer and bobtail that are down below me. They're in a turnout right before you turn on Valley of the Falls. There's a Verizon. This trailer, the bobtail said AT&T, so maybe they got them both up now. I'm a Verizon, so I can't tell you about AT&T if it works. But we should start seeing maybe some more fire engines or hand crews up here, because the fire's up here above me on the right. I think it's the next turn up here. Oh, where are we at? And it's easier for me to see it at night where it's at. During the day, you just see the smoke, and it was kind of hazy up here when I got up here. Oh, there's a Caltrans working. Make sure he sees me. I think there was two of them up here last night. I'm seeing a shadow, or there's another. Yeah, there was two of them. I want to make sure they. Oh, look at that. That's big time. I'm not sure if that's fresh. That's the kind of rock that I don't want to see. Unless he's trying. Oh yeah, he's scraping out. That's a turnout. That just came down. Oh, that's a pretty good size. Yeah, I don't want to be near that when that comes down. Pretty sure that's fresh, because I came down last night and I didn't see that. I came down about 11 p.m. That's what you don't want to see. But that's going to go on all winter. To get the Big Bear, if you're a skier, I mean, that's happening without the rain. When the rain comes, this is going to get blocked a lot. If they get a big slide, it'll take a lot longer to clear it. What is it there? Is that news van? No, that's a brush engine. Yeah, see, they're just sitting here watching it. We might see some fire when we come around. Yeah, here's that's what I thought. We'll see some brush engines. They're sitting here looking up the mountain. It's high up on the right. It's getting smoky again up here. This is probably rolling off the mountain up here. Coming down here. Hopefully it's not it was blowing toward Big Bear. It was blowing it up toward, I got a what do you call it, air advisory, whatever the AQMD puts out. That Big Bear was bad today. It was bad yesterday. It was blowing due north. That top of San Bernardino Mountain was blowing right at them. I'm gonna get my water. I spent a lot of time down there talking to people and getting dried out. Gotta have a lot of water up here. Now we should be able to, one of these turnouts, you might be able to see the fire. It's better coming down. You can see like right up there, there's a little glow right there. You see that glow about 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock? That's burning up there. We're up above, where's that mile marker? 16. Here's the Foshek back there. So let me check a mile marker here. In fact, when I came down last night, there was they just pulled the rock off, but there was a big divot in the upbound side. It was right up about here, maybe back where they were working. It's a pretty good sized rock that they had dug out of it just hit and stuck, it looked like. There wasn't any, it didn't look like it rolled, it just wham. Yeah, that's not, I don't like seeing that. That would ruin your day, that one. I don't, even the little ones, you lose a windshield, it'll come right through your roof. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really smoky now. In fact, my irons are burning a little bit here. It's like, hopefully it's not up here on the top. I wanted to get up and I can do a live broadcast up here, and I'll drive over to Jinx Lake. That's supposedly where that's where we drop. I watched them drop Foshek last night. The DC-10 came in, the 911, two of them, 911 and 914, right before dark. And I missed some of the shots I was trying to, if you were watching the video, you got to see it, the live feed, but I miss getting a good shot, but that EPN 564, that firefighter guy that does the photos, he got a really good shot of the DC-10. What is that? Oh, that's what is that? I posted it on the daily. We have a daily fire thread on our group, Redlands Buzz and local area news. If you go to that, pinned to the top is anytime we have a big incident, we do a daily, with info and links and pictures, and try and keep it all in one location. And then I've been doing these daily drives. This is like a daily drive. The second daily drive. I did one from Mentone up to the turnout where the cell tower is. I couldn't get it to work too good up in Forest Falls. I tried. I got a couple, but it just kept breaking up. It seemed like last night the cellular was better. We're getting up close to the top, I believe. Yeah, we're getting up. I'm trying to pick up a mile marker, but I think we're up almost to the top. Mile marker 19, yeah, we're way above. Last night at 11, when I left up here, it was creeping. The fire was creeping down quarter mile from the houses. They said they didn't lose any houses. And what was the other thing? And that they gelled the houses above the fire station here. Let me see if I can see some fire. You're probably going to be able to see some fire right here above the house. I'm going to pull in here and let's see how crowded it is. And back up so you can see the... let me pull in here. I'm going to kill my lights, my rotators. Yeah, it doesn't look as crowded. I don't know if I can... I'm going to go over by the porta potties first. They're having supper. The restaurant was cooking. They were making hot food, and yeah, I'll be able to back up right there. In fact, let me back in here. Since one of the chippers is gone, that's where Tommy had his chippers. He's chipping for them for the state. Tommy left here about probably 7. Make sure I don't run over anybody. And I can kind of point you up to the... Let me find his chipper so I don't... Your chipper's still here, Tommy. I don't know if you left too, but one of them's still here. But if you look up here... Actually, there ain't a whole lot of fire up there tonight. I don't know if you're going to see anything. Okay, there's fire. Those two little... that right there, that's fire. So it's down near the homes. But they've got engines up there with hand crews, and there was a line of phosphate they dropped in there. It's not as big a fire like last night. It seemed like it was more fire. Bigger flame, where you could see it a lot easier. So I'm going to run and use a bathroom. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a live broadcast. So thanks for watching. See you.